So Joe Rogan did a podcast with Tim Kennedy, and they were talking about the presidential election coming up.
It's not a bad podcast as well. I listened to a little bit.
It's a good podcast. Yeah. And they were talking about the presidential election, and then there was a point where they said, I think when Tim Kennedy asked, you should be the moderator for the debate between Trump and Biden. And I thought to myself, hell yeah. And then Trump shares that tweet onto his Instagram, onto his own Twitter.
Yeah, well, he's on Twitter a lot.
And then I put it up on my Instagram. I was like, hell yeah, I would pay money just for Joe Rogan to moderate that debate. Because you know what I asked? They would probably say, okay, Joe, here's all the questions they want to ask for that. Joe's going to look at it and go, nah, throw it out of the window. Fuck asking about things like they talk about like the border war, abortion, or talking about gun control or taxes. He's going to be like, yo, okay, anyone here done DMT?
I don't see it happening, to be honest. It'd be cool.
It'd be cool.
But
he'd just be sitting there like, okay, boys.
Biden would...
Biden doesn't even remember what DMT would be.
Biden would just... He would just shut down. I just imagine him with that Windows shutdown sound. Yeah. Like he's not there.
The best way he once said it, Joe also said, Joe Biden is like a dying flashlight, right? And you're about to take a long walk into a dark woods. You don't want that dying flashlight.
No.
Well, the thing is, Joe Biden,
he's been around for a long time.
He has, man, and it's not even that, but like, he was vice president for Barack Obama. He probably could have just ran just straight away after that. Maybe he would have probably had a good term, but the thing is, now that he's gone up against Donald Trump, and just when that debate comes around, man, he's just going to get absolutely smashed. Like, Trump's just going to be leaning over and just waiting for him to stutter or to forget his lines, because he's old as fuck, and he's got to probably do one of the hardest jobs in the world, and that's run one of the biggest countries in the world. I mean, how old is Joe Biden?
I want to see how old. I think he's 77. So he should be in a retirement home, and not in the presidential home. So, yeah, he shouldn't be there. He should be in a nursing house, not a White House.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Biden's 77, Trump's 74.
Not that far apart.
Barack Obama's now 59. Bernie Sanders is 79. Oof.
He's 79.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's good. He would, if they elected him, he'd die. He'd die within a term. Well, to be honest, Trump looks terrible physically compared to Biden, but Biden looks. His mental game is not the same as Donald's.
No.
I don't know if it is going to be Trump versus Biden. I believe Trump will win.
Yeah.
Because it seems like they didn't learn from having... The reason why Trump won was because they put him up against Hillary. A lot of people thought Hillary was a bit, two-faced, right? And then when it turned out that they started to release some things during the campaign, and that it kind of fell through for Clinton, they put him up against with another person they weren't keen about, right? So they did the exact same thing, and they put him up against Joe Biden. Nobody likes either of the two, but they can see that Biden, he might die during the whole term, so they might.
Well, let me ask you a question, Jack. Oof, sorry.
Did you just burp on me?
Yeah, sorry.
Disgusting!
The 5th of November, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe the 5th of November was on 2016 was the day Trump was elected into office, okay?
Uh-huh.
So not the day he was inaugurated, but the first day he won, it was the day he won the election. Where were you on the 5th of November? Do you remember the day Trump was elected?
5th of November last year.
No, 5th of November 2016.
Oh, 2016.
We were still in high school at the time. We were in our last year of high school. We didn't know each other yet. For me, the day Trump was elected was the day of one of my waste exams.
November 9th.
November 9th.
He won the 2016 election.
There you go.
I probably would have been doing my exams.
Yeah, I was doing my exam. So it was literally right before one of my exams, and I was in the library, and I was having a chat to some of the guys, and everyone was talking about, it's just started. I think Hillary was winning at the start. Everyone was like predicting Hillary to win. I was thinking to myself, no, I think Trump's going to win this, because I was starting to tell myself for a while, you know what? I think Trump's going to win. I'll tell you why later. But then I went into my exam, and then that exam was a long exam. I think it was like nearly 3 hours or something.
They were all 3 hours.
Yeah.
For Australian WACE exams in year 12, they're all 3 hours.
There you go. And I think it had already started, so they're already an hour into the election.
Mm-hmm.
3 hours go by, I come out, Trump is smashing it. He won all these states, basically. And I thought to myself, whoa, Trump's going to be president. Holy crap. And then on that day, I was on this part of this, I was on this discussion space for high school WACE students, basically. They would share notes and stuff.
WACE discussion space.
Are we allowed to say the name, though?
Yeah.
And everyone was
I don't
literally...
even know if it's still a thing.
Oh, it's still a thing.
Is it?
It's still going, yeah.
But WACE is... yeah.
Yeah, and everyone was actually just bitching. Everyone was freaking the fuck out for a while, posting about it. I'm just like, oh, here we go. And then everyone just... Well, the thing is, one of the reasons what got me on, I wasn't really much into politics back in high school. I wasn't that political, but the reason why I thought Trump was going to win, because literally when Trump started winning, all the hate, all the articles, all the, all the shit talk that was going up against him, all the jokes, he was pushed. You don't understand how hard that man was pushed against, how much crap that man took, and he just ate it, spat it back out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, when he was getting all that media coverage, these things would come, people were saying these things about him, and comparing him to Hitler, calling him all these things, I just think to myself, you know what, when you push someone like that much, it means it shows that you're scared of him, really, and because you actually believe he could have been president, and he did, and he pulled it off. It was like probably one of the biggest upsets of the year. 2 major things happened in 2016 that people should have paid attention to, but didn't, that caused them. One was Brexit, second one was Donald Trump becoming the president. Yeah.